Hey there, podcast buddies. How you doing today?
Great. How are you, Scarlett?
Damn good. I don't know. I'm just fine. I just took a pizza to the face and it was divine.
Ooh.
How about you guys?
I'm doing good. I've got a special celebratory cocktail since we're talking season 4, and I'm so excited.
Likewise. I don't have a specialty cocktail, but I'm very, very excited to officially begin season 4 analysis with you two. We've been chomping at the bit for this for quite some time. What a treat. April 28th cannot come soon enough. So anyway, before we really start getting into our season 4 thoughts and hopes and dreams and I don't want to say predictions, but where we see things going. Are either of you drinking anything special? I know Marjorie is. Scarlett, you got anything fun in your glass?
I do. And it tied in so friggin' well to the episode that I thought we were doing tonight.
Oh, no. Oh, I was so excited. I forgot. We weren't on the same page.
But that means I'm ahead of the game, though. So, I'm feeling really good about this. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking Chardonnay. It's called The Calling. And I won't go any further.
She'll tie it all in next week.
I'll tie it all in when we do that episode.
Fantastic.
I have a drink, though. Can I tell you my drink first?
Yes, please.
Before we talk any more season 4. So I wanted to do like a celebratory drink. So I was definitely thinking bubbles for season 4. We're going to talk. We're going to celebrate. Then I really wanted to get a cocktail that looked like the season 4 poster with that little, I'm quite sure there's not actually a flower that looks like that. That's what I've decided. So the little resist flower that comes out of the concrete, and it's a red stem and a little white, it looks almost like a tulip, but it looks like a handmade hood, is what it really looks like. And so I was trying to get a drink that looked like that, and I lost my flower, the little handmade hood. So it doesn't look quite as pretty anymore, but this is my red stem drink, and just based on looks, it's champagne and creme de cassis, which is also known as a Cure Royale. So I was trying to think of something red, which is where I got the creme de cassis, and then I was like, champagne, Cure Royale, here we are. Turns out the Cure Royale has a little bit of folklore attached to it as a resistance cocktail. It is named after Felix Cure. He's a Catholic priest and decorated member of the French Resistance. When Nazi soldiers were marching into Dijon, Burgundy in 1940, many local officials fled, and Cure remained in the city, helping more than 4,000 prisoners of war escape from a nearby camp. And as legend has it, when Nazis confiscated Burgundy's iconic red wines, Cure defiantly devised a namesake cocktail. He combined the available dry white wine with blackcurrant liqueur in an attempt to mimic the color of Burgundy's classics. And that is how we have the Cure Royale, which if you top it with a little garnish of a white flower, it looks just like the resistance flower of the season 4 poster.
That's so cool.
I know.
Wow. I am so proud of you. I love it.
And just to make it our own and not be quite a Cure Royale to the T, I added just a tiny dash of elderflower, Saint Germain. So just to give a little white flower nod. And here we are.
Nice.
So proud of me, right? I was proud of myself too.
Very
nice.
As
you should. That's a great. Yeah, that's a solid tie-in.
I'm proud. And it tastes good. Which is better than the placenta drink I had last week. Which did taste good, but had a strange mouthfeel.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I don't even want to think of how.
Nope, we can't talk about that again.
Nope, terrible. So my drink of choice today is I'm drinking black cherry tea. First off, because it's delicious and refreshing. I wanted to drink some tea tonight because we are going to be, spilling some tea about what we think is going to be happening in season 4. So just like a bit of a cliche, but black cherry just seemed appropriate because black cherries symbolize any number of things depending on what culture you're looking at, including like the cycle of life. Cherries often are representative of death and rebirth. They're also seen as a sign of fertility and as a sign of reproduction, which I mean is kind of appropriate for to be Handmaid's Red and be be symbolic of reproduction. In Japan, the cherries symbolize life, death, rebirth, and rejuvenation, which I thought was really cool. because June is basically going to be rising from the ashes. Like the fact that we know that June survives this gunshot, which should by every right have killed her, is nothing short of a resurrection. But also there's a folklore tale from Old English that involves pregnancy and cherries. And since we love ourselves a biblical throwback, so in an Old English tale that was written in the 1500s, there's a story about how Joseph and his pregnant wife, Mary, are strolling around a cherry orchard when Mary asks Joseph to pick her some cherries. Joseph, being a bit snarky, though, that his virgin wife is somehow pregnant, snarkily remarks that she should get whoever brought thee with child to pick the cherries for her. Dick move, Joe. But somehow magically the unborn Christ child then like communicates with the cherry trees and asks them to lower their branches so that Mary can pick her own cherries. And Joseph is then suitably repentant, just all apologies for being snarky in the face of the Lord. And I just kind of like that because it's a notion of like this woman who has a child that she didn't ask for with a father that she can't identify, but being helped by that other parentage silently nonetheless. So I thought it was a nice little throwback to our boy Nick too.
You are too good at what you do. I love it.
Damn. Very impressive.
No, I think Marjorie gets the hat tip though this time, considering we love making references to the French Resistance. We talked about the Marjorie, you had brought up the White Rose Society. Like we love those reference points. So, ladies, good job all of you for our tie-in drinks.
Cheers!
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 Clink.
Wait a minute.
Yay! Miss being able to make that sound with you two in person.
I know, huh? It's just not the same.
Soon enough, we're getting there.
That's true.
Totally.